You guys may be seated. Good evening. I'm Ureli Sandoval Lopez, your student body president at Red Mountain High School. It is an honor to deliver the commencement of this ceremony. Please join me in welcoming our distinguished guest from our Mesa Public School Board, Dr. Joe O'Reilly, Guest Assistant Superintendent from our Mesa School District, Ms. Monica Mesa. Also, please welcome our principal, Mr. Steve Tannenbaum, and his assistant administrators. Faculty and staff of Red Mountain High School. We also welcome the family, friends, and supporters of the graduates. And finally, to the class of 2023, welcome to your high school graduation. I stand here before you, remembering all the 13 years we've had leading up to this day. Class of 2023, ever since we started our journey through school, we've had that number in the back of our heads. I know we all remember saying, 2023 is so far away. And well, the day we all dreamed of is finally here. We've worked so hard to get here, and we've had support from those surrounding us. I want to give the greatest thank you to my immigrant parents. Le quiero dar las gracias a mis papás y a mi familia, que siempre me han soportado en todo lo que quiero hacer y en todas mis metas. Ellos tuvieron que hacer muchos sacrificios para que yo pudiera lograr todo lo que quisiera cumplir. I want to give the biggest thank you to Ms. Pomones and Mrs. Starks. They have both pushed me to be better, inspired me, and helped guide me through these 4 years of high school. They continue to be great role models with their resilient and loving characteristics. They are the reason I stand here in front of you all. Most of us have been together for all of high school, and to think we won't be coming back next year has me at a loss for words. Your last time passing each other in the halls, last football game, last school assembly, last school dance, and so much more. And now we're all gathered here together one last time. We're all gonna go our separate ways, not knowing what's to come next. Some of you will keep in touch while others won't. As life goes on, we will continue to learn and make mistakes, but don't let mistakes define you and what you are capable of doing. And if no one has told you yet, even if I don't know you or you don't know me, just know I am so incredibly proud of each and every one of you and what you did to make it here. My dad has always been an inspiration to me and the best person to give advice. So whenever I've asked him to give me something inspirational, he's told me this. Todo a su tiempo, y este es nuestro tiempo. La semilla que tú siembras se va a cosechar. And in English, that translates to everything at his own timing, and our time is now. The seed that you decide to plant today is a seed that's going to continue to grow. So take this advice how you would like, but just know that your future is in your hands, and the decisions you make will continue to influence who you become and what your future holds. Thank you, Red Mountain and fellow classmates, for the memories we've created. It has been an honor to serve as your student body president. Please welcome our award-winning JROTC and Performing Arts Department as they present the colors and sing the national anthem. At the conclusion of the anthem, please remain standing for the singing of our alma mater. Now please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States. Please join me in another round of applause for our Red Mountain High School performers. Now please join me and welcome our very own principal of Red Mountain High School, Mr. Steve Tannenbaum.
Graduates, please be seated. Proud graduates, parents, family, faculty, and friends, welcome to the Red Mountain High School commencement ceremony. I'll begin by recognizing two district leaders joining us here in the celebration. Dr. Joe O'Reilly, Mesa Public Schools Governing Board Member, and Ms. Monica Mesa, Assistant Superintendent. And of course, the administration team I work closely with every day, Ms. Julie Now, Ms. Laura Carlson, Ms. Janelle Hale, Mr. Trevor Brimhall, Mr. Jason Grantham, and Mr. Sean Smith. Thank you for being here tonight. While we have experienced many joyful events this school year, our time here has also been marked by loss and tragedy of our loved ones. In the front row tonight, we have placed a chair that will always remain empty for today's graduation and for the years to come. We remember those we have lost. Please take a moment to remember them. Now their smiles, their happiness, and the positive impact that they have and made in our lives and all who knew them. Thank you. At this time, I would like to recognize the commitments of this class has made moving forward. Will our top 20 academic scholars located in the front row please stand and be recognized? Go ahead, top 20. who have committed to military service in our armed forces, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your future service. You may be seated. Graduates who will be serving their faith through mission or other charitable works, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your commitment. Please be seated. I would like to take a moment to thank the amazing staff at Red Mountain High School. As all of you know, this is my first year as principal of Red Mountain, and we have faced some challenges. And I have witnessed our staff stand tall and work passionately to provide students at Red Mountain not only an education, but a home during their high school journey. I am proud of the Red Mountain family, and I would like our staff, all staff, classified and certified, to please stand and be recognized for their hard work. Thank you. You may be seated. It is truly an honor to be standing in front of you tonight as the principal of Red Mountain High School. I couldn't be prouder. Graduates, tonight you have some of the most influential people in your lives in attendance. Your family, your loved ones, look on with love in their hearts, so proud of your accomplishments. As a parent of 4 little ones, I can't imagine the overwhelming feeling you have, parents and guardians, as you look at your students and wonder, where has the time gone? I'm sure you remember every sleepless night or their tiny footsteps running down the hall to wake you up in the morning, or teaching them to drive and thinking, where has the time gone? But yet loving and admiring the person they are today. Seniors, I want you to look into the audience at your parents, family members, and thank them for the sleepless nights they spent with you, the school drop-offs and pickups, and the endless hours they spent unconditionally loving you. As graduates, you look to your peers and congratulate and thank each other, because every one of these established relationships have helped shape who you are today. Each of you have made a different journey to get here, but you are all now sharing in the same celebratory moment. Seniors, during the past 4 years you have spent at Red Mountain, you have been presented with many opportunities for personal and intellectual growth. Happily, you have accepted those opportunities and excelled again and again and again. As students, you have lived into the Red Mountain High School way: courage, respect, and influence. Your contributions have resulted in a school where high academic achievement is the norm, where fine art programs receive national recognition, and where athletic teams succeed at regional and state levels of competition. Your contribution, along with the commitment of your teachers, have helped Red Mountain earn an A+ School of Excellence. In the past year at Red Mountain High School, I have seen this senior class rise to every challenge to achieve the successes in the 3 A's: academics, arts, and athletics. This class received $15,580,582 in scholarships from universities across the country. We had over 400 seniors apply and qualify for scholarships, and our senior class will be represented at over 75 universities across this great nation. As a result of your efforts and your hard work all of these 3 years, I want to share a few more of those accomplishments. In academics, 153 seniors will graduate with a 4.0, 2 seniors with a 5.0, 1 Flynn Scholar, 1 Doran Scholar, 9 National Merit Commended Scholars, 3 National Merit Scholars, 13 National Recognized Program Scholars, 17 AP Scholars, 28 Advanced STEM Diplomas, 5 AP Capstone Diplomas, and 2 USCT Presidential Scholar nominees. Our STEM Institute had an impressive year as well. Through our student-funded grants from Arizona State University School of Education, our EPICS program, the Red Mountain Team Institute Engineering Capstone projects were funded over $10,000 for their projects to help community members. The Red Mountain STEM Institute biomedical students participating in HOSA, Health Occupational Students of America, and were crowned state champions. Due to the outstanding partnership with Honeywell, Red Mountain engineering and computer science students were offered 25 paid internships in the engineering and IT departments. This year in the athletics, our student Athletes excelled and rose to every challenge on the playing field. We had 18 all-state athletes, 97 all-region athletes, 10 players of the year, 5 region champs, 12 individual state champs for track and swim, and our boys track team won the state championship. Every team should be proud of yourself. Success was also found in our fine arts department that dominated in every competition and performance. Our marching band was a state runner-up this year. The band and orchestra performed at numerous competitions and received high ratings and notes of distinction. The advanced guitar program demonstrated their musical talents at competition, bringing home multiple awards. In choir, we had 2 students that made the all-state show choir. Our amazing theater program won 1st and 3rd at the State Tech Challenge competition and won Gold Honor Troop for 6 years in a row. Our Link crew welcomed over 800 freshman students and made them feel at home, as well as hosted many community outreach events. Student government brought spirit and a sense of unity to the campus with activities like homecoming, charity drives, assemblies, and numerous school dances. Finally, class of 2023, your demonstration of deep commitment to serving your community had multiple events through the school year. Students in the class of 2023 have accumulated over 37,000 service hours in 4 years of high school. Tonight, over 100 seniors will be graduating with the Mesa Public Schools Honor of Excellence Service Learning. These students have dedicated their time, their energy, and their service by partnering with organizations such as Banner Health, City of Mesa, Special Olympics, Feed My Starving Children, and Adopt a Family, to name a few. Hundreds of Red Mountain students have also coached and mentored neighboring elementary and junior high school students by involving them engaging in activities, athletics, performing arts, STEM outreach, and summer programs. This is quite a list of accomplishments. As you go to find success outside these walls, graduates, Patrick Lansoni asks you to stay humble, hungry, and smart. As you accomplish your goals, stay humble. It will only inspire others to gravitate towards you as you become a leader in your respected fields. Stay hungry. Staying hungry will keep you chasing your dreams even when you find failures, and as you know, nothing in life will be given to you. Remember, being driven doesn't mean you're a steamroller. Don't step on others or stray away from your moral compass. Inspire others. Take them with you as you go to work and receive hard-earned success. Stay smart in the pursuit of lifelong learning. Remember, leaders are readers, but also equally important is understanding emotional intelligence, and as you work with others. Never forget the accomplishments that you have made thus far. Push yourself to reach higher goals. It is up to you to lead the new way where we can find common ground and solutions that are for the greater good. I challenge you to not only be part of it, but to lead it. Remember, no one wakes up in the morning to go to work with the hope that someone will manage them. They wake up in the morning with the hope that someone will lead them. So stand out in the crowd and be the leader that I know each of you can be. Create your own legacy. As you strive for greatness and forge ahead to lead, remember to stay true to yourself. With an unwavering character and a deep understanding of who you are, you can be focused about your goals, your dreams, your standards, and your convictions. Remember, respect, courage, and influence will lead you to success and greatness. Be the guiding light to inspire friends, families, colleagues, and someday a family of your own, as yours has done for you. I congratulate each and every one of you on your journey thus far, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Thank you. I would like to introduce our next student speaker, Alyssa Pooley, to present our senior address.
Good evening, class of 2023. What a beautiful day it is to all come together and celebrate all that we have accomplished over the last 4 years. As we walked onto the field today, we could feel the excitement and joy our friends and family have brought. Thank you all for coming to support us graduates. As I reflect over the past 13 years of school, I think it's safe to assume we have all learned, We have all grown, and we have all expanded our minds. Like learning those facts in economics and making videos on those, or cramming in those last-minute math formulas before a test that many of us may never use again. However, during my school years, I have learned other things just as important, if not more. These things I will carry with me throughout my life. And these things you cannot learn through the lessons in class or through reading a book. It is personal experiences that I speak of. Experiences which has helped me form who I am today. The importance of school is not only to get a great education, but to have experiences with other people like you and completely different from you. Our experiences with one another have prepared us for a future we can't yet see, but a future we can dream about. Experiences like winning a race, meeting new people, or knowing where the safest place to stand in the mosh pit is. The experience of a sudden loss of a close friend that has brought us to tears. Experiences where we have cried ourselves to sleep. And the experience of laughing until our stomach hurts. Experiences with each of you, our friends, our teachers, and our family. Experience of making a mistake, like not studying for the final exam thinking, I'll still pass. Experiencing a hard lesson of saying something mean we didn't actually think about until we have already said it. Making a mistake in parking in a place we weren't supposed to park and getting booted. Thanks, Lois. What I have learned from these experiences is how to own my actions, how to make amends, and how to overcome my errors. We have all made mistakes, and throughout our journey, many of us have often blamed these mistakes on something else, something out of our control, rather than recognizing our own shortcomings. As we go our separate ways into the world, we will continue to make mistakes. But now, we must own them. We must learn from them, and we must appreciate the hard lessons of life that we will experience from them. After all, these mistakes are what is going to guide us in our life after high school, down a road that will lead us to success. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small, and settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living." So I say, do not be afraid to make those mistakes. Break the standards you have set for yourself and play like an underdog. When you do fail, overcome it. Don't be ignorant and pretend it didn't happen. After we leave this school, we will face many experiences. Success, failures, joy, and sadness. Look at these as an opportunity to grow and become better. If you do not remember much about graduation, at least remember the feeling of excitement and energy we felt as we walked in. Tomorrow, we may not see or hear the crowd echoing through the field cheering us on, but we, as Mountain Lions, class of 2023, will continue cheering each other on. Know you have an incredible future lying ahead of you. Just believe in yourself. I know I believe in you. Now, I would like to introduce our second student speaker, Ashley Pantier.
Here we all are. Tonight, we close a chapter of our lives that we will always remember, and that is something to truly celebrate. Right now, we feel great, and we should. We have done something big and accomplished something. It's a bittersweet moment, because just as we become comfortable with our place here, we're told it's time to leave. Enjoy this moment, because all of the comfort, security, and contentment should end tomorrow. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. It is my argument that when we are out of our comfort zones and testing our limits, we are truly living to our maximum potential. we are about to enter a new chapter of our lives, and this chapter is all about individual growth. If you start feeling too comfortable, that means you might not be on the right path. That sounds a bit counterintuitive, but it's not. For us to be on the right path right now means to be constantly growing and becoming better. If we become stagnant and stop going out of our comfort zones, then we are bound to be boring people. And if there's one thing that I can say about the class of 2023, it's that we are not boring. Think about the beginning of junior high. We were the dumb 7th graders, and we were chum in comparison to the all-knowing 8th graders. We were more scared and uncomfortable than we would ever admit. But with time and growth, we figured it out. It took us 1 year to go from dumb sevies to God-level 8th graders. Ultimately, we discovered what it felt like to be at the very top of a middle school food chain. We discovered what it felt like to be the apex predator. 8th grade ended in May, and high school started in August. Suddenly, we were all back to square one. There went all that comfort. In a school of over 3,000 students, we were all lost. There were even more new teachers and so many people we didn't know. We realized that our junior high uniqueness wasn't quite as unique as we thought. We treated juniors and seniors like they were on a whole different level. We treated them with respect and fear. They were now the God-level upperclassmen, and we were fresh meat. But with each day and each grade level, we learned to adapt, grow, and change into the seniors we are today. We are not the same group of scared freshmen we were 4 years ago. We are the graduating class of 2023, and we are better and stronger than those scared freshmen ever were. At Red Mountain, we learned how to use our failures as tools to help us create success. Every time we were forced out of our comfort zone, we learned how to expand what we were comfortable with. We may have been confused at first, but nevertheless, we persisted. We learned how to apply Newton's laws in physics. We learned how to prove that a triangle is in fact a triangle in geometry class. We faced our stage fright in performing arts, and we built our endurance in PE until we could run that mile every 3 weeks. Well, I didn't, because I also learned that I'm not very athletic, and online bowling was the extent of my physical education. Regardless, in each area, we were once nervous and uncomfortable before we honed our skills. Along the way, we each found something at Red Mountain that helped us face the uncomfortable. A subject we loved, a group of friends who supported us, or a teacher who mentored us. For me, that teacher was Miss Klein. She is different from any teacher that I have ever met, and at first, that scared me. She didn't coddle us or sugarcoat reality, even for scared little freshmen. Her class was hard. I knew I wanted that A, but she taught me that I would have to put my heart and soul in before I could earn it. She was honest and blunt, but that has become one of the things that I respect the most about her. 4 years ago, she was a scary stranger, but she is the one who taught me the value of being uncomfortable. Tonight, we are graduating. We did it. Right now, we have found ourselves back in a place of comfort. But tomorrow, it is already time to start our next chapter. We conquered the uncomfortable in high school, and now we are about to get set back to square one. Wherever you go next, I hope everyone here has endless opportunities to be uncomfortable and can use those experiences as stepping stones to success. Reach for those challenges and find your success, just as we did here at Red Mountain. Thank you. Next, Hannah Torje will present the senior gift.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hannah Tourget, and I'm the senior class representative here at Red Mountain High School. I couldn't be more honored to be speaking here tonight on behalf of the senior class to announce the senior gift. The senior gift is the mark our class leaves on this campus, not only for us to commemorate our time here, but for the students still here and yet to come to enjoy and appreciate the impact we left here on our campus. As many of you have noticed, several systems on campus have been a little outdated, one being the amphitheater. So in honor of ourselves, each other, and the younger students looking up to us, I am proud to present a brand new sound system which will be installed into our school's amphitheater. This will allow us to conduct assemblies, performances, and showcases in a more engaging environment. We want every current and future Red Mountain student to use and enjoy this gift at outdoor events here and remember this unforgettable class that made it possible. Now it's my honor to introduce Mr. Miller, who is giving the teacher address. Mr. Miller was chosen by the senior class to address the senior class tonight.
Sorry, I got to put my readers on. That's what happens when you get old. Good evening, graduates, parents, loved ones, friends, administration, colleagues, and distinguished guests. I'm truly honored and humbled to have been selected by the senior class to address them tonight. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm nervous. And quite frankly, this is a frightening sight. I'm probably dating myself, but do any of you remember the Brady Bunch? Well, there was an episode when one of the Brady kids had to give a speech, and their father told them to imagine the audience in their underwear. You guys remember that one? Well, apparently that would help them relax and calm their nerves. Well, I got news for you. It doesn't work. So it is a little intimidating to be standing here. I mean, let's be honest. I'm supposed to give you words of encouragement and advice, but you guys will soon be high school graduates, which means you already know everything there is to know about the world already, right? Seriously, I'm not really sure what sort of advice I can give you. Instead, I think I might just tell you what I've been thinking lately. Saturday Night Live used to have a little skit called Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy. Well, since I don't really have any deep thoughts, we'll just call it Thoughts Relevant to Me and Probably to Nobody Else by Mr. Miller. Since I teach statistics, we often talk about probability, random chance, and variable outcomes. And you're probably wondering what life is going to be like after high school. Maybe one day from now, 1 year from now, or 10 years from now. Well, I couldn't tell you. 10 years from now, some of you might be gloving up in an emergency room. Some of you might be arguing for your client in a courtroom. Some of you might be millionaires. Some of you will be celebrating your millionth follower on a social media app that you created. And some of you will be hearing your mother tell you to pick up your clothes for the millionth time because you're still living at home in the basement. And some of you will be giving a speech just like this to the class of 2033. Well, it's like a casino game. Who knows what's going to happen after high school? It's really just a roll of the dice. No, that's not what it's like. Life after high school is not left up to chance like a casino game. You actually have an opportunity to control your own destiny. Graduates, as you go out into the world, you're going to be faced with a lot of choices and challenges. It can be overwhelming to think about, but I will remind you, you are in control. Now, I'm not saying that we have complete control over everything that happens in our lives. I mean, if we did, I'd still have a lot more hair on the top of my head. But what we can control is how we react to the things that happen to us. We can choose to let setbacks and failures define us, or we can choose to learn from them and keep moving forward. Each one of us has the ability to take charge of our own lives, to make decisions that shape our future, and to create our own destiny. We have the power to choose the path we want to take and the kind of person that we want to become. But how do we do this? How do we take control of our own destiny? Perhaps to me, the most important attribute you can possess is that you have to have courage and you can't be afraid to fail. You have been exhibiting courage throughout your entire academic careers. As your teacher, I've witnessed countless acts of courage in and outside of the classroom. Remember when you were a freshman and you walked into the wrong classroom? Talk about courage. You actually acted like you were supposed to be there. How about the time you were called on to answer a question in class and you weren't paying attention? That was courage, because instead of admitting your guilt, you gave some kind of answer anyways. It had nothing to do with what we were talking about. You just defined the term thinking outside the box. What about those nerve-wracking class presentations? The moments when you felt like a deer in headlights, frozen in front of the class. That was courage. You did it. You delivered lines that would make even the most seasoned actor proud. To this day, I still remember a student's unforgettable presentation on the hypothesized differences of the mating habits of armadillos and anteaters. Do you remember asking someone to prom? That was courage, even though there was a great chance of rejection. Some of you are like me, trying to master the most complicated dance moves. Courage. I got to get that thing posted on TikTok. Now, as you venture into the great unknown of adulthood, remember that courage will be your constant companion. You'll face situations that will make your heart race faster than you can imagine. But fear not, you honed your skills here, have courage in your own abilities, and trust that you have what it takes to make your dreams a reality. We must let go of self-doubt and fear and have the confidence to take bold steps forward. Controlling our own destiny is not always easy, but it is always worth it. When we take control of our lives, we create a sense of purpose and direction that leads to happiness, fulfillment, and success. Take charge of your own destiny. Don't let others dictate your path or limit your potential. Believe in yourself, work hard, and create the life you've always dreamed of. The power is in your hands, and the possibilities are endless. As we talk about courage, I must acknowledge the bravery that it has taken for this community, and in particular this senior class, to face the reality of loss. The loss of a member of our school community is always difficult, but this year we have experienced more than our fair share of heartbreak. We have lost students who are just beginning to realize their potential, and a teacher who was dedicated to inspiring and educating the next generation. Is it raining? I am quite sure that there are very few among us on this field tonight who have not been affected by those who were gone much too soon. I had one of those students in class, and my heart aches every time I think of those kids. My thoughts and prayers go out to the families and friends of those who have passed away. These losses have caused me to reflect on how precious the people in our lives are and how precious life is. Graduates, I want you to look to your left and look to your right and behind you. These stands are full. They are filled with your family and friends who have supported you your entire life. And why do they advocate for you? Why do they champion for you? Why do they believe in you? It's because they love you. You know, many years ago, there was a commercial jingle for Big Red Gum. It said something like, you know, it would freshen your breath so that you could hug a little longer or kiss a little longer. Graduates, in a little more than an hour, these stands are going to be emptied onto this field, and there will be lots of hugs and kisses. So graduates, promise me that starting today and every day from now on, that when it comes to the people that mean the most to you, celebrate a little longer. Be present a little longer. Share a little longer. Laugh a little longer. Listen a little longer. Hug a little longer. Finally, as you celebrate tonight, be safe. Make good choices. Use proper judgment. Do not be reckless. Consider the consequences of your actions, but certainly have fun because you deserve it. And before I conclude, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you. Thank you for bringing joy, laughter, and even a few gray hairs to my life. You've made my journey as your teacher truly memorable, and for that, I will forever be grateful. Congratulations, class of 2023. May your future be as bright as your spirits, and may your courage guide you to extraordinary heights. I would like to invite Mr. Tannenbaum back to the podium for the presentation of the class.
It is with great pride that I present the Red Mountain High School class of 2023. I hereby certify that these students have satisfactorily completed the course of study prescribed for graduation by the Mesa Unified School District Governing Board and the requirements of the Arizona State Board of Education. To congratulate the class of 2023, it is my pleasure to introduce Mesa Public Schools Area Superintendent, Ms. Monica Mesa.
Good evening. I'm honored to be with you this evening to celebrate you. You made it. Congratulations, class of 2023. This day marks the end of high school years with the beginning of endless possibilities. Some of you will go on to continue your education in college, university, trade school, or the armed forces. Others of you will go directly into the workforce. Wherever your path takes you, you aren't done being a learner. Learning is a lifetime skill. Your recognition tonight demonstrates your commitment to being a learner. The path may not have been easy, but you persevered and you are here today. What you have learned at Red Mountain High School will be with you forever. And on behalf of the superintendency, I congratulate you on your accomplishment. I know you did not travel this journey alone, and I want to recognize and thank your family and friends who have helped you down this road and who are here tonight to celebrate with you. I know that we'll continue to support you as you move forward on wherever your journey and your path takes you. I wish you well on that journey. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. O'Reilly, a member of the Mesa Unified School Board Governing Board, who will accept the class of 2023 and confer diplomas. Congratulations.
Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2023. From all of us in Mesa Schools, you've made us proud. Congratulations. And thank you to all of the people who made it possible for you being here today, your family, your parents, your friends. I could go on, but you really don't want to hear me give a speech. You want to see me confer your diplomas. So with that, take a last breath as a high school senior and prepare to go into the world as a high school graduate. Mr. Tannenbaum, I accept the class of 2023 and confirm that the students have satisfactorily completed the Mesa Unified School District's and the Arizona State Board of Education's requirements for graduation. Congratulations, class of 2023. You are now graduates.
Sorry.
Ureli Sandoval Lopez.
Caleb Thomas Griffin.
Alyssa Julia Pooley.
Emma Renee Lazenby.
Ashley Madison Pantier.
Lauren Elizabeth Houghton.
Hannah Elizabeth Torje.
Hannah Elizabeth Martell.
Anna Noel Current.
Alexis Amira Martinez.
Noel Abushi.
Dominic Adrian Sanchez.
Alexandra Grace Abramowski.
Lennox Lane Lawson.
Diego Angel Acosta.
Isaac Matatia Leapi.
Noel Goya Adams.
Joey Blaine Lebrec.
Jordan August Adamski.
Haley Brianna Lee.
James Lawrence Adriano.
Paige Olivia Lee.
Saul Alarcon Aviles.
Sierra Angelique Leftwich.
Maria Celeste Alba Alvarado.
Cash Chance Layfelt.
Ruben Albanez Pablo.
Meridia Ella Grace Lair.
Elijah Dade Albee.
Joel Jamie Leverington.
Ashton William Alberting.
Julian Garvana.
Payson Lene Alder.
Alexa Grace Lewis.
Brandon Joseph Allen.
Markel Danielle Lewis.
Mason J. Allred.
Susan Chanel Lewis.
Bianca Chioma Achema Alozi.
Tyra Monique Lewis.
Latoya May Alvarado.
Caitlin Annis Leisner.
Dominic Joseph Amado Tremando.
Roger Hewitt Lingard.
Gagana Sindhu Amanani.
Kennedy Renee Littleman.
Caden Jackson Ames.
Jeremiah Calhoun Lockridge.
Melissa Anaya Molina.
Kaya Rain Long.
Sean Gabriel Paulino Anderson.
Andrew Michael Lopez.
Renee Onyema Aneji Daniels.
Daniela Abigail Lopez.
Kidar Jairus Posinge Aquino.
Isai Aiden Lopez.
Elena Cherie Argabright.
Michaela Ann Lopez.
Miguel Angel Armendariz Javalera.
Myra Simone Lopez.
Carson Grant Arthur.
Natalia Elizabeth Lopez.
Gabriella Shelby Ashbaugh.
Helen Talise Lotman.
Estelina Marie Ashby.
Catherine Lauer.
Mackenzie Lynn Ashley.
Giancarlos Mendoza Pinero. Oh, Santos.
Brittany Kylene Atchison.
Amelie Nicole Daniela Lucchesi.
Paul Warren Atchison.
Tate Anthony Lukatich.
Ismael Vicente Avalos.
Axel Adriel Luna.
Jeremiah Omar Avilas.
Mackenzie Marie Luna.
Armar Ayon.
Nathan Gregory Lund II.
Kiara Bablat Strievi.
Angela Ann Luton.
Larissa Renee Backen.
Inoke Liuwaki Moa Hau Lutui.
Matthew Alvin Badia.
Michael Santiago Lynch.
Kiera Louise Bailey.
Sean Michael Lyons.
Kelsey Michelle Bailarjan.
Isidro Lopez Macias Jr.
Brooke Lauren Bear.
Juan Manuel Macias.
Charlie Renee Baker.
Priscilla Montana Macias.
Tess Lane Baldwin.
Eduardo Macias Gallegos Jr.
Sage Cassandra Reed Batisto.
Malachi Madrid.
Alessio Michael Barella.
Enrique Joel Magana.
Christina Lynn Barnes.
Christian Everett McGee.
Jonathan Barraza Ortiz.
Sammy Saka McCory Jr.
Aaron Mario Barrios.
Lindsay Jada Morgan Mikowski.
Alex Sophia Baracco.
Maddox Cade Manetta.
Dana Paula Basoco Castellanos.
John Luke Marceau.
Alexandra Kirsa Bassoni.
Benedict Octavio Marine.
Danny Joe Ottawa Arzola Bass.
Kate Reed Marquardt.
Michael Christopher Bates.
Connor Ethan Marat.
Brenna Jordan Bauer.
Christian Nephi Martin.
Lindsay Francine Bauer.
Alyssa Monique Martinez.
Alex Andrew Beck.
Anthony Aaron Martinez.
Oliver Reese Beck.
Samuel Martinez Amadovar.
John Michael Beckwith.
Bianca Martinez Medina.
Joshua Begley.
Dana Annalise Martinez Porras.
Ryan Stoffer Bench.
Trenton Allen Mason.
Erica Renee Bendon.
Cody Parnell Masad.
Jaden Elizabeth Benson.
Kaylee Elizabeth Matula.
Evan Parker Benton.
Kayla Celine Mayorga.
Savannah May Benza.
Olivia Anne Marie McAdam.
Michael Ernest Beretta Jr.
Claire Corinne McAvoy.
William Paul Bergman.
Jessica Lynn McCall.
Abel Jonathan Betancourt II.
Maya Rose McCann.
Kendra Ann Biederman.
Ryan Patrick McCarthy.
Landon Charles Beely.
Lacey Sharon McClure.
Tyler Leanne Burke.
Cassidy McConaughey.
Lucy Louise Blackhurst.
Christopher Wood McCustian.
Matthew Charles Blecka.
Katrina Nicole McCustian.
Autumn Lynn Bleth.
Gage Donovan McCuller.
Andrew John Wayne Bodwin.
Abigail Eve McCumber.
Carter Steve Bogle.
Joshua Michael McElroy.
Lily Rayanne Belong.
Ryder McGee.
Braden Nelson Bond.
Hunter Roderick McGraw.
Khalif Jamal Borders II.
Dylan Michael McKean.
Luke Donald Boren.
Nathaniel Scott McKinley.
Caden Christopher Borisau.
Samantha Diane McKnight.
Ethan Gerald Boas.
Ashley Christine McLaughlin.
Anna Jolie Boyce.
Max Joseph Scott McQueen.
Shane Christopher Bradshaw.
Luke William Mead.
Maya Kaylee Bridge.
Caleb Rylan Meister.
Joey Kent Brinkerhoff.
Jordan Calais Mejia.
Colin John Bronson.
Brittany Janice Mejia Alejo.
Ava Elena Brown.
Austin Alexander Maliz.
Bradley Joseph Brown.
Georgia Joelle Melita.
Carolyn Sidonia Brown.
Luke Dalton Menig.
Mattia Bruni.
Edgar Ivan Mercado Santa Cruz.
Desiree Mackenzie Bruin.
Nevaeh Marie Meyer.
Evan Michael Bryan.
Brooklyn May Michelson.
Amariana Montrese Bryant.
Coralie Jean Miller.
Iki Tavake Manu Bryant.
Griffin Michael Miller.
Terrence Edward Bucalo.
Jordan Ryan Miller.
Nicholas Ryan Buchanan.
Morgan Elise Miller.
Carter Sky Buck.
Austin Richard Mills.
Serenity Marie Buck.
Chase Aaron Milo.
Merrick Robert Booschek.
Samantha Ashley Minus.
Madeline Kate Bulliard.
Thomas G. Miranda.
Hannah Jane Bum.
Giovanni Oscar Miralis.
Cassandra Dean Bundy.
Elizabeth Angelique Nicole Mizell.
William Gabriel Burgoyne.
Tegan Jordan Mockler.
River Anatoly Burke.
Max Evan Molina.
Madison Marie Burkholder.
Paola Guadalupe Montalongo Felix.
Aubrey Janice Burleson.
Rylan Ray Monty.
Kennedy Nicole Burns.
Jaden Michael Montoya.
Amaya Janelle Burton.
Evelyn Montoya Diaz.
Jana Marie Fastanas Buscano.
Maxwell Alexander Moon.
Julian David Calvo Gomez.
Braden Michael Moore.
Mia Sofia Camoriano.
Margaret Francis Moore.
Ella Grace Campbell.
Jesus Javier Morales Macedo.
Robert Dimitri Campbell Hill.
Andrew James Moran.
Evelyn Ruby Campos Ramirez.
Ashley Rose Morehouse.
Juliana Marie Carrega.
Avrana Elizabeth Moreno.
Madeline Dawn Carlson.
Manuel Saldate Moreno Jr.
Rylan James Carpenter.
Angelina Rhiannon Morris.
Jocelyn Isabella Carranza.
Riley K. Morris.
Roman Carrasquillo.
Olivia Rose Moya.
Alana Ellen Marie Carrera.
This is a correct place.
Where am I?
Not now, not now.
I don't know where. Ashley Mundy. Okay. Ashley Laura Mundy.
Joanna De Leila Carrillo Delgado.
Chet Alec Murray.
Alexandra Rose Carter.
Mariana Grace Myers.
Avalon Ray Carter.
Sharath Christian Nair.
Hayden Elijah Carter.
Ziggy Navarrete.
Maya Ada Castillo.
Madison Elizabeth Negrin.
Angel Alberto Castillo Leyva.
Isabel Hunter Phillips Neal.
Emily Giovanna Seferino Gutierrez.
Benjamin Evan Nelson.
Tage Christopher Chapin.
Jaden Vong Wen.
Zayden Lucas Chapman.
Sarah K. Nipper.
Haley Michaela Carbonneau.
Thomas Anthony Nolan.
Elmer Antonio Chavez Miranda.
Aries Oralia Norega Reyes.
Emma Liliana Chi.
Jenny Ann Nosty.
Linda Paola Schiffer.
Trinity Ray Nunez.
Gracie Lou Clausen.
Josiah Isaí Nunez Cañez.
Easton Allen Klein.
Robert Kenneth Obar.
Bobby Benjamin Cloud.
Jonathan Robert Olden.
Ryder Jackson Coble.
Andres Olivas Valencia.
Gavin Nathaniel Conrad.
Batul Omar.
Juan Carlos Contreras Valenzuela.
Leila Mohammed Omar.
Tatum Cooley.
Zane Tanidal Andreco.
Erica Ray Cooper.
Tyler Christopher O'Neill.
Mace Richard Cornwell.
Isaid Jose Orozco.
Ariana Lisette Coronado.
Angelina Ortega Torres.
Leslie Coral Franco.
Joshua Antonio Otero.
Israel Cortez.
Sarah Emiliana Pacaya Omar.
Troy Jonathan Coxton.
Jose Luis Pacheco Gutierrez.
Carter Joshua Crispin.
Igor Michael Pack.
Tatum Elizabeth Crook.
Cutter Douglas Palmer.
Isabella Grace Cruz.
Garrett Logan Palmer.
Hunter Clark Cruz.
Kyle Jacob Palmer.
Itzel Vanessa Cruz.
Leah Nicole Parker.
Maria Rosa Cox Perez.
Zachary Scott Parker.
Madeline Paige Swickla.
Megan Ellen Parr.
Haley Ann Dearman.
Jake Colin Parsons.
James Armand Delego.
Marissa Vikas Patel.
Giancarlo Danino.
Larissa Jimena Patron.
Zachary Christopher Davis.
Jason Romeo Patterson.
McKenna Jade Davison.
Aaron Elise Peltier.
Peyton Anthony Davison.
Allison Kate Pember.
Joseph Michael Dawson.
Isabel Anais Peña.
Ammon Lee Dayton.
Alec Chong Peng.
Andres Gerardo de la Loza Gaitan.
Brant Hao Peng.
Alexia Marie Dean.
Preston James Pennington.
Alex Rose Deanda.
Jacob Alejandro Perez.
Haley Madison DeBell.
Vincent Giovanni Perez.
Amber Sky DeLillo.
Jesus Manuel Perez Martinez.
Levi Jonas Dellery.
Joanna Guadalupe Perez Mejia.
Tanner Brenner DeMassa.
Giovanni Perez D'Amico.
Lara Arlene Denham.
Aiden J. Perkins.
Dylan Nathaniel Dent.
Emily Ann Perkins.
Savannah Eden Dent.
Gia Monique Perkins.
Stephen D. DeShong III.
Coral Shanat Perry.
Nobella Lynn Devine.
Grace Evelyn Perry.
Marlene Diaz Arambula.
Samir Reddy Passeri.
Emily Diaz Garcia.
Ginny Peterson.
Isai Uciel Diaz Robelar.
Derek Joseph Pettit.
Evelyn Jill DiCristofero.
Lauren Morrill Petrelli.
Kate Allison DiCristofero.
Ashlyn Elizabeth Phillips.
Mia Allison DiCristofero.
Victoria Ruby Jane Summer Pickron.
John Allen DiGarolami.
Alexis Renee Starr Pierce.
David Michael Diller Jr.
Keith Edward Pierce.
Mackenzie Myra Dinger.
Catherine Kelly Pearson.
Ariel Grace Di Palermo.
Jacob Anthony Pineda.
Alexa Jacqueline Di Palermo.
Zachariah James Placker.
Bryce Killin Dobstaff.
Ariana Poling Yumtiwa.
Harley Ayla Dolan.
Mariano R. Ponce.
Brandon Alexander Dominguez.
Duval Antonio Porras Perez.
Olivia Estela Dominguez.
Jaron Ashir Porter.
Charlie Delise Doss.
Orlando Zanzibar Dowling Presgrave Payne.
James Ichiro Douglas.
Peyton Lee Pudens.
Michael Rennie Dover.
Ioani Quartaro.
Cameron Paul Downing.
Manuel Fabrizio Quinones Inglis.
Juan Carlos Huerta Reyes.
Gabriela Grace Rasiopi.
David Elijah Duchesne.
Armando Ramirez.
James Thomas Duke.
Rolando Emilio Ramirez Frias.
Matthew Tate Dunchie.
Ishelle Marie Ramirez Signs.
Caleb Neil Eberson.
Alexander Robert Randall Janda.
Caitlin Elizabeth Eckenboy.
Nathan Michael Ray.
Catherine Marie Eddings.
Willow Jocelyn Rears.
Gianni Xavier Edwards.
Linnea Marie Rector.
Christina Ruinovna Edwards.
Damon Thor Reedhead.
Carmelo Isaac Egarola.
Alyssa Catherine Ranke.
Trayton Reese Eldridge.
Sophia Marie Redzikowski.
Andrew Jack Ellingson.
Michael Thomas Rencher.
Ryan Jacob Ellingson.
Enya Desiree Reta.
Andrew Jacob Elliott.
Dallas Ashton Reyes.
Stella Larae Elliott.
Serena Elena Reyna.
Cody Ray Emerson.
Ryan Elizabeth Riles.
Corinth Holt Enmark Chalk.
Charles Richard Ray Ritchie.
Tioshiwi Haliza Enrique.
Kaylee Jade Ridgel.
Vander Dean Erdman Dickon.
Dylan Scott Arvin Ridley.
Paige Lindsay Escamilla.
Shekinah Lou Rigrish.
Diego Escamilla Diaz.
Kendall Lynn Rickley.
Paolo Cesar Escobedo Jr.
Julian Ryan Ripley.
Cesar Gonzalez Espinosa.
Zoe Evelyn Rachel Rivera.
Alexandro Carlos Estrada.
Luke Raymond Roberts.
Miranda Larissa Estrada.
Jeffrey Dane Robertson.
Corey Jacob Evans.
Angelina Destiny Rodriguez.
Gabriel Aaron Evans.
Brisa Adriana Rodriguez.
Julius Riley Evans.
Cristiano Angel Rodriguez.
Michael Joseph Evans.
Shane Wesley Rogers.
Dakota Dawn Evans.
Jordan Diane Rollick.
Zachary Gage Everhart.
Sydney Rose Rollick.
Cole Francis James Ewings.
Savannah Marie Romero.
Levi Stephen Eiler.
Michael Joseph Romo.
Anthony Jose Douglas Fajardo Jr.
Robert James Romo.
Hellion Farage.
Cadence Lynn Rowan.
Hannah Marie Louise Fedderson.
Cole Gunn Rowley.
Ava Lynn Fedoric.
Ethan Alexander Roxborough.
Elliot Abram Ferguson.
Heaven Lee Rubio.
Mia Margarita Fernandez.
Emily Shea Ruderstaller.
Mason Lee Ferris.
Luke David Ruderman.
Gina Elizabeth Ferroni.
Irene Misty Ruiz Rodriguez.
Erica Nicole Fink.
Nicholas Stephen Rusk.
Travis Joseph Finn.
Jamie Ann Rusnick.
Audrey Jewel Fitzloff.
Madison Marie Rutherford.
Victoria Paulina Fageld.
Liam Edward Riles.
Hannah Deborah Fleck.
Aiden Craig Ryan.
Chloe Rose Florence.
Ana Silvia Salas Lopez.
Isaac Flan Flores.
Nicholas Alexander Salazar.
Chase Allen Foland.
Jocelyn Danielle Salazar Espinoza.
Kira Lynn Ford.
Rosa Maria Salcido.
Jack Michael Ford-Lucier.
Samuel David Salgado Ramirez.
Caden Williams Foxcroft.
Stephanie Salvatierra Valdez.
Marissa Lynn Frost.
Carter Joseph Samuel.
Daisha Jace Fuller.
Xavier Antonio Sanchez.
Kylea Elise Galindo.
Isaiah James Santiago.
Michael Eugeo Garcia Avalos.
Jaden Nicholas Santillan.
Victor Hugo Garcia Cruz.
Dominic Adrian Sanchez.
Angel Rogelio Garcia Porras.
Lauren Michelle Santos.
Andrew Paul Gardner.
Susana Sacero Rojas.
Ian Elias Gardner.
Olivia Rose Scalmato.
Rylan Lee Gardner.
Timber James Sheringhausen.
Oliver Xander Garris.
Magnus Jude Schmelter.
Michael Patrick Gass.
Miranda Kinsey Schmier.
Ava Adriana Gowan.
Ella Michelle Schnur.
Andre Luis George.
Filippo Scoini.
Damian Little Bear George.
Tegan Brooke Schubert.
Victoria Garati.
Adriana Nicole Schutte.
Cody Allen Gormley.
Emily Rose Solis.
Matthew Levi Gibson.
Luke Jeremy Xavier Scott.
Nicholas Chase Gilbert.
Evan Connor Searless.
Paige Rachel Gilbert.
Brendan Tyler Siegel.
Jefferson Milano Giles.
Miles Landon Center.
Gabriella Lynn Gillette.
Brianna Marie Sewell.
Tristan McCarthy Gillis.
Carson Lee Shark.
Leah Marie Gleason.
Alyssa Faith Shaw.
Gregor Matthew Glines.
Emma Diane Sherry.
Ethan A. Gomez Cowens.
Jake Randall Sherry.
Ana Marisa Gonzalez.
Jose Fernando Silva.
Benjamin Hayden Gonzalez.
Jade E. Szymanski.
Jeffrey Allen Gonzalez.
Maricela Jasenia Simpson.
Raquel Alexis Gonzalez.
Abby Marie Singer.
Avery Kalea Goodfellow.
Shaylee Ann Singleton.
Hezekiah Dominic Goodwin.
Sophia Allen Skidmore.
Molly Rachel Gordon.
Stetson Logan Slater.
Ella Nicole Green.
Joshua Littletree Slim.
Jesse Joel Raymond Green.
Lilia Faith Smale.
Angel Lucia Green.
Brooklyn Mackenzie Smith.
Say this one first.
Marissa Lynn Burns.
Caleb Patrick Smith.
King Edward Griffin.
Cameron Elise Smith.
Owen Patrick Gruner.
Donald Spencer Smith.
Carmen Avery Greshner.
Elijah Robert Reichel Smith.
Leslie Paulina Guerrero Vizcaino.
Emelina Rosemary Smith.
Brian David Guevara Delgado.
Jesse Michelle Smith.
Haley Nicole Golden.
Jordan Alexis Smith.
Alex Douglas Guthrie.
Katie Elizabeth Smith.
Nellie Christina Gutierrez Benzor.
Tristan Michael Smith.
Yania Mercedes Guzman Gilmore.
Levi Clark Smithson.
Ruth Estela Guzman Zaragoza.
Luke Earl Smithson.
Kendall Adele Hall.
Chris Soberanes Islas.
Riley Marie Hallgren.
Amadeus Stosh Solecki.
Madeline Aurelia Renee Halter.
Miley Solheim.
Wyatt Michael Ham.
Sierra Crystal Sornberger.
Kai Ashercade Hamilton.
Charles Daniel Spencer.
Frederick Martin Hancock.
Kylie Marie Starks.
Ava Marie Handley.
Maverick James Starks.
Garrett Scott Haney.
Chloe Lynn Stenmark.
Wesley Baxter Hannon.
Caden Joshua Stetler.
Ryan Matthew Hansen.
L. Adeline Stevenson.
Denise Hanil Hansford.
Caitlin Rose Stitch.
Kirsten Michelle Hargis.
Tori Nicole Stoddard.
Mark Lee Maxwell Romo Harris.
Eva Nicole Stone.
Quinlan Amy Harris.
Brooke Alexa Strandberg.
Samantha Rose Harris.
Michael Martin Wolfgang Strauss.
Lauren Elizabeth Harvey.
Brandeis Jabin Strom.
Dawson Lee Hatfield.
Laura Daniela Supelano Zubiera.
Wiley Jane Hawks.
Colton Slade Sutherland.
Chandel Khalees Hayes.
Eli Lewis Sykes.
Matthew Charles Head.
Parker Lewis Zathmary.
Allison Eve Hedstrom.
Mia Mercedes Talti.
Matthew Helgland.
Maya Dora Talti.
Caleb Taylor Heydrich.
Riker Tanner.
Kylie Lynn Halvestein.
Brisa Itzel Tapia Argiles.
Lane Christopher Hendon.
Brittany Tapia Farias.
Christine Martha Hernandez.
Con Lock Tack.
Saul Hernandez.
Brock Patrick Thompson.
Jose Alonso.
Jonathan Dylan Thompson Garza.
Bradley Hernandez Fontes.
Laurel Catherine Alexandra Timmons.
Noel Alberto Hernandez Martinez.
Kateri Tiznada Samaripa.
Giselle Hernandez Rodriguez.
Lila Ann Tody.
Aubrey Joe Hirschberger.
Afton Lynn Tonioli.
Samantha Marie Hickman.
Peyton Riley Tawning.
Ellie Grace Higginbotham.
Alexis Elizabeth Travis.
Reese Lauren Higgins.
Christopher James Truitt.
Kai Ichiro Hikichi.
Colton Ellery Trunkenbolts.
Caitlin Brianna Hill.
Jennifer Sosi.
Haley Nicole Hines.
Faith K. Tucker.
Ethan Rune Hawker.
Marcel Tura Robirola.
James Robert Hawkins.
Jack Beaumont Turley.
Gavin Joseph Hodges.
Madison Marie Tykowski.
Grace Sheridan Hosel.
Victoria Uboldi.
Asen Orion Holmgren.
Aaron Adele Unger.
Shanley Jonathan Horgan.
Ana Laura Vaca.
Alexander A.B. Horner.
Aiden Connor Valdez.
Tibor Joseph Horvath.
Mia Marie Valdez.
Talia Elizabeth Hoster.
Eric Leon Valenzuela.
Mason Kane Huffman.
Melanie Yoselin Valenzuela Montes.
Abigail Faith Hunt.
Jose Jesus Valenzuela Sanchez.
Quentin Allen Hunt.
Stephen Robert Van Beekum.
Benjamin James Hurst.
Heath William Van Cooney.
Austin Tyler Hutchins.
Jason Robert Vandemark.
Carter Jackson Hayden.
Max Cooper Vanderwalker.
Elizabeth Marine Imperiali.
Patrick Stephen Vasquez.
Torrin Brielle Ingraham.
Jeremiah Vega IV.
Aisha Iman Joy Jackson.
Heber Xavier Velasquez.
Caden Steele Jackson.
Fernanda Valera Venegas.
Stephen Benito Jacobo.
Caden James Ventura.
Noah Matthew Jacobs.
Lauren Elizabeth Veselovsky.
Layla Ann James.
Zoe Alicia Villagomez.
Amira Nicole Harama.
Marissa Elizabeth Vocone.
Casey Henry Jensen.
Maximilian Leland Vocone.
Joshua Tobias Jensen.
Hiram Douglas Wagner.
Adrian Jimenez.
Madison Grace Wagner.
Gabriela Jimenez Cutino.
Abby Lee Wahlberg.
Rodrigo Joaquin Hernandez.
Lindsay Catherine Waldy.
Austin Kyle Johnson.
Declan Michael Glenn Walden.
Brooklyn Della Johnson.
Nicholas Joseph Walter.
Katrina Ann Johnson.
Lynn Trina Muthoni Wambui.
Kenny Ray Johnson.
Joshua Joseph Ward.
Kyle Andrew Johnson.
Bernea Dejanay Jewel Washington.
Kira Sue Johnson.
John Richard Waters.
Porter Johnson.
Jackson Dean Watkins.
Brianna Paige Johnson.
Sophie Riley Waugh.
Emma Lynn Jones.
Mason Allen Weatherly.
Landon Matthias Jones.
Jasmine Bree Weeks.
Shelby Nicole Jones.
Emily Elizabeth Weedman.
David Nathaniel Joyce.
John McFarland Weiler.
Braden Hunter Uchi Kasmerick.
Gunnar Lee Weinberg.
Ellie Morgan Cole.
Ryan James Welch.
Ariana De Galicia Montigue.
Sage Elizabeth Wells.
Robert Joel Canoy.
Shelby Montgomery Wells.
Anthony Pierce Karras.
Veronica Ann Werba.
Allison Autumn Keelitz.
Billy Joel Wesley.
Mackenzie Isabel Kelleher.
Michaela Jenna Weston.
Marcia Carolina Keller.
Zane Sengwan Wang.
Alyssa Brianne Kellett.
Marissa Whitby.
Andrew James Kellett.
Jacob Thomas White Gebauer.
Nathan Daniel Kellett.
Austin Eli Whitney.
Faith Elizabeth Kelly.
Brianna Adele Whitaker.
Ryan Joseph Kelton.
Grace Elizabeth Wilkin.
Jeremiah Lynn Kieser.
Colin Everett Wilkerson.
Kane Lawrence Killian.
Madison Taylor Wilkins.
Calvin George Kim.
Ariana Neve Williams.
Sierra Essence Kennard.
Lana Vanetta Williams.
Cameron Joseph King.
Megan Catherine Williamson.
Garrett Ecker King.
Brenley Ann Wilson.
Christopher James Klein.
Mason Jacob Wilson.
Dakota Grace Klein.
Zachary Tyler Wilson.
Jacob Kyle Klein.
Dane Robert Jeffrey Wolf.
Ryan Jacob Close.
Avery Jordan Wong.
Jocelyn Dreama Knutson.
Valerie Poon Woo.
Riley Jacob Kober.
Nathaniel James Woods.
Catherine Medina Koch.
Riley Jade Woods.
Lucas Charles Koskanimi.
Celesta Faye Woodson.
Zoe Kerrigan Krager.
Gage Allen Woolfolk.
Abigail Ruth Krebs.
Ashlyn Cecilia Wolfrey.
Derek Joshua Cooley Ariano.
Reagan Nicole Worthen.
Caden Meyer Kundrat.
Corinne Catherine Reitzman.
Kiana Rahel Kondrat.
Abigail Teresa Yanni.
Lyndon Avor Kidd.
Evan Joseph Yelverton.
Rocky Richard LeBeau.
Peter Jacob Yingling.
Ella Margaret Lafferty.
Autumn Mina Yoder.
Shiloh Eugene Laby Jr.
Ellie Yosper.
Jacqueline Elizabeth Laird.
Lauren Diana Youngstead.
Anthony Caesar Lamana.
Camden Philip Edward Zach.
Ruth Alexa Landa.
Jonah Nasir Zebulon.
Haley Ray Lane.
Ali Abdallah Zaytun.
Jacoby Allen Lane.
Bilal Hussein Zaltun.
Jersey Kyle Lapuz.
Iman Hussein Saitoun.
Gemma Reagan Larson.
Chloe Renee Zimmerman.
Rebecca Annika Lasher.
Benjamin Edward Hegstad.
Casey Roger Evans. That's it.
I'm going to take off as soon as this is over.
Please welcome Anna Curran, your senior class senator, for the turning of the tassel.
Class of 2023, this is it. Your life belongs to you now. Tonight, all of your sleepless nights, all of your failed tests, all of your heartaches are your rite of passage. But tomorrow, you are brand new and everything you've been through is officially behind you. The sun has set, and tomorrow it will rise, and your life will begin again. In the blink of an eye, the diploma in your hand will soon be framed and hung against a wall for your children to look at and daydream with their name in the same font. Hold on to these last moments, seniors, if I can be so honored to call you that one last time. You are on the edge of all of your greatness. This big accomplishment is merely a checkpoint in the marathon of your life. So cherish every single step from this one to the next and know that everything you have ever needed, ever will need to succeed is inside of you. Who you become now depends solely on you. You are the universe experiencing itself. So go out and exist as the only version of you that there ever will be. In just a few moments, I want us to count down from 5 to the long-awaited turning of the tassel. Keep in mind that as you turn your tassel from the right to the left and throw your cap in the air, once again, for those who weren't listening, from the right to the left, you are celebrating letting go of this page of youth and turning to a new chapter of life. This ecstatic coming chapter and those following are waiting patiently for our eyes to grace its passages. So without further ado, grab hold of your tassels and let's begin the countdown to freedom. Don't forget, we are turning our tassels together from the right to the left. All right, guys, counting down from 5. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, class of 23. You are graduated.